Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. I hope you're well. In the middle of the night, behind closed doors of your own child's room, a deal is being made between your child and the devil. The devil is asking your child to sell his soul to him so that he may get powerful gains, some of which being that he can revive his loved ones from the dead. Will you be able to save your child from making this deal? Or will you do nothing to stop this dark exchange? What you just heard is not a part of a horror movie, but a reality that is taking place right now as we speak. Teenagers are actually selling their souls to the devil so that they may get bonuses. An online game known as Fortnite has just made an upgrade where the devil known as Mephisto is asking the players, who are generally teenage boys, to sell their souls to him so that they may get amazing benefits as well as the opportunity to get their loved ones back from the dead who were executed in previous levels of the game. Horrified, right? More concerning is the abundance of publications, films, and tutorials that provide detailed directions on how to properly sell one's soul to Mephisto in order to receive the highest rewards. This new feature added to the Fortnite's game has sparked resentment from netizens, since it is exploiting young brains so that in the future they may realize that they can make a bargain with the devil and acquire anything they desire. Some individuals also favor this game feature, stating that it is just a game and that one should not mix gaming zones with reality. Whatever the opinions of netizens, the bitter truth is that such games are trying to target young minds so that they can instill in them such dangerous concepts. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has designed the young minds of children in a manner such that they grasp everything very quick. And this is the reason why it is advised to make kids memorize the Quran, because it is much easier to do so at that age. But such games want the minds of children to be filled with sinister ideas instead of the verses of the Quran, so that in the future, when the child grows up, he wouldn't hesitate to make such an exchange with Satan in order to gain some worldly benefits. Over time, they may become desensitized to the concept of making such compromises in the real world, even if it means to deal with Satan himself for personal benefit. Still, if you're not convinced that we are over-exaggerating things and that such games are only for fun, try pondering over the benefits the player was getting in exchange for selling his soul to Mephisto. The main benefit of this exchange is to get their loved ones back from the dead who had earlier lost their lives in previous levels. For those who don't know, this same promise will be made by Dajjal, the Antichrist, to people that if they take Dajjal as God, he will bring back their dear ones who have passed away back to life. It was narrated that Abu Umama al-Bahili said, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, part of his Dajjal's fitna will be that he will say to a Bedouin, what do you think if I resurrect your father and mother for you? Will you bear witness that I am your Lord? He will say yes. Then two devils will appear to him in the form of his father and mother and will say, O my son, follow him, for he is your Lord. Such games are promoting the propaganda of Dajjal indirectly, and still we are unaware of it. What such games do is to impart in the subconscious brain of a child that it is possible to resurrect the loved ones from the dead, and when the time comes, he will already have been manipulated enough to take this decision and become the follower of Dajjal. This is how well prepared they are. As parents, elders, and as a Muslim community, it is our duty to shield our children from such harmful influences, be it an online game or their friend circle. We need to ensure that they don't absorb un-Islamic ideas that can damage their faith. Understanding that there is an army of Satan that is widespread and is now targeting young minds through videos, games, reels, music, and other such weapons that seemingly appear harmless but are filled with deceptive techniques. They want to control the kids of today so that they can be ready for the future. They don't hesitate in seeking help from the devil or accepting the Dajjal. They are fully equipped with all the latest technologies and AI tools. The question is, have you made your child ready to defend his faith against these attacks? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save our children from the attacks of Satan. May Allah protect us against the trials of Dajjal. Ameen.